Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Good morning. Well, it's good morning for us. Beautiful day. We're going to be leaving very soon to go and pick up our guest who's staying in town. That's Kevin and his lady Lynn and little girl Angel. So, comments. It seems like it would be good to make a video because we're going to upload today, and I'll deal with some of the comments that have made me smile, have made me want to respond. Now, the first one that I wanted to respond to, let me tick it off. My wife drunk. Oh gosh, did this generate some good, bad and ugly comments? Right, now for those of, I'm not a drinker myself, so I have no idea. How much is in any drink. I don't know the alcohol content of anything. Beth doesn't know either. In fact, she went out and bought a bottle of wine, said, well, why don't we just have some fun and we'll have a bottle of wine. And we did, and we polished off the entire bottle of wine. Quote, unquote, bottle of wine. Now, what was that bottle of wine? Well, it turned out that it was actually a bottle of juice, but it was in a champagne look-alike bottle. So Beth, along with me, was taken in, and we polished it off. Nana wouldn't touch it because it looked like alcohol, and so if it looked like alcohol, it must be alcohol. Of course, it wasn't. So that's how much we know about the hard lessons to be learned for drinking. Now, Beth drunk. Apparently, a lot of you know as little about alcohol as we do, because a pina colada is not exactly the hard stuff. As Beth asked the waiter, she said, she asked the waiter, is this hard liquor? And the waiter said, no, you're fine. So she had a pina colada along with a mango shake. So someone said that Beth had mentioned, in fact this was Johnny Peanut, said, well, I noticed that she said she wasn't going to drink away again, and then she went straight in on a straw. Well, the straw was the mango shake. So what could anybody do on half a pina colada? Because actually she didn't manage to finish it. As you'll hear in the video, she says, well, you can finish it. And, well, I'm not interested in finishing even half a pina colada. Well, so much for being drunk. Put that down a lot to her English, right? So drunk is anything to do with alcohol, and drinking it is drunk. She probably would have struggled to be tipsy in our English. What's the next thing? Someone saw that the pigs had been hosed down with water. Right, we're looking, and they said, what they said was funny. Pigs are not hippos, meaning that they don't love water. Well, actually, I think for as little as I know about what I've learned while I've been here, it's a good idea to make water available to the pigs. It keeps them clean and it cools them down in temperatures that are way up in the 90s at times here, and the pigs are there and they can dry out real quick. So going down, spraying them down with a little cool water is a good idea. So no, they're not hippos, but they still like water. After my experience and our videos on my son's wedding, someone has seen, a couple of people have seen that there are 3 boys, and because they are from a prior marriage, they want to know, are they all the same father? Well, Paul is my stepson. I don't like that word, so it's never mentioned to me. I became Paul's dad when he was very, very young. I am the only dad he has ever known. He still calls me dad. He still loves me. I love him as my own. He is my own son. The other two were all of the same mother, but Paul was of another father prior to when I met his mom. So that's all we need to say about that. But then we go on then to Paul saying, Paul, give your dad a hug, even if you have got the oil, he's not going to matter. Well, actually, what happened there was that we left the party after the wedding, well, the day after, we left that without being able to see my son Theo. Now, we'd actually said all of our goodbyes before that, but the wedding couple had disappeared doing something or other, either signing out at the reception or something, but we weren't able to find them, and so we left. And then we stopped somewhere along because Beth and Talik wanted to go in the water, so that delayed our going further. And then my son Luke and his girlfriend Annika came along, and they said, by the way, Theo is there now, if you want to go back and say goodbye, which is what we did. Now when we went back to say goodbye, even though we had said goodbyes to Paul and to Luke, we'd said our goodbyes, we'd had our hugs, we'd had our moments where we said, please, let's keep in touch from now on. And yes, everybody said yes. We had already done that, so when it came that I was saying goodbye to Theo for the last time, Paul was already protected against the sun and dripping in oil, or whatever it was. And he said, "Now, if I give you a hug, it'll be all over your shirt for the rest of the day." So we shook hands. Nothing more in it than that. We'd already said our goodbyes. So that deals with that, the goodbye hug, short and sweet. Now, let's just get off the personal thing and on to sewage. The sewage on the beach and all of that. Actually, as somebody else also suggested, said, the sewage problem is not everywhere. It's not like Boracay is sinking in a sea of turds all around the shore. It's not like that. There have been some bad cases of dumping some raw sewage in the water off the shore. But I don't know anything. I don't know any first-hand information on that. I do know that just judging by the architecture and how they've done their building, they have not attended to the obvious things. Now, I think that maybe this is to do somehow it's to do with a culture, and we're talking about not the culture of the Philippines. We're talking about the culture of those people who have moved in and are making a great deal of money as hoteliers. Now, some of the hotels are built so close to a tiny little, barely enough room for one car to get by, and they're built so close to that road, it's just impossible. And it makes you wonder how anybody who could have the colossal amounts of money needed to build the structures that they've built could be so stupid as to not be interested in the island as a whole. Now, in other places where where time has been a great influence, architecture has taken on more than just each individual building. The whole thing comes together as a whole. And so when you go, certainly when you go to Europe, you'll find that if the streets are narrow, there's a certain charm about it. It's not just because the people who built the buildings on either side of the road are so damn greedy that they're not prepared to give up an inch more of their property than they have to. So I think that there's a little bit of that, and I would suspect that Chinese are very big investors, and I'm only suspecting it just, I don't know, purely on a gut feeling. I think that they are there in force, They've invested heavily in the Philippines. They've invested more heavily than you would ever imagine in America. Boy, have they. So, I came from Fort Myers. I came from Florida when I came here, and the Chinese had been very busy buying up all kinds of stuff. Now, in the Philippines, you can't do that. You have to. It has to be in some other name. But as we've discussed in other high-profile videos where people have disagreed and said, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that," there are ways to circumvent that law of only Filipinos are allowed to own land. So there's obviously big business, much bigger than I suspect Filipinos might have on their own. So they may have gone into partnership with various foreign investors, is what I would think. So that does that. Let me see. Sam, like that with him. Yes, I can't actually do. Oh, walking along the beach with my complaining wife. You really have to bring your sense of humor to our videos. Beth and I have our usual joking back and forth, and it is that. So, have I got a complaining wife? I've got an absolutely wonderful wife. It's a fact. It doesn't need to be explained any more than that. And if you can't see that in the videos, then you need to put your latest subscription glasses or prescription glasses on, and then you'll see it. What else have I got? My message at the end to my 3 sons, and I can say it here. I realized when I was listening to how they interacted with each other, they're meeting up. Paul and Theo see each other constantly, but Luke is the one that is separate from all of that and lives in California. He lives in San Diego, and so they don't get to interact on a, let's call it a daily basis, even though family members rarely interact with each other on a daily basis if they live in separate houses. But you can say that there's a figure of speech. Well, Luke came over specially for that, as I did, and that reunion was made possible by the fact that Theo and Maria got married. So it was a time, in a way, to own up to the fact that I am very much a fight or flight character, if you like. If I'm finding things, I don't know if I'm sensitive to rejection, as most of us are, and I go very much on the idea that I'm not taking prisoners. So if people don't want me around, then you only have to say, and I won't be around. I'll go to where I'm welcome. And so that, and a sensitivity to rejection, perceived or not, real or not, will make me step back and think, well, they know where I am, and I'm guilty of this, and I hope to put that right. That's why I do say that despite everything, I carry you in my heart, and that's to my 3 sons, Paul, Theo and Luke. I carry you in my heart. So, right now we are back to work, and I think I've done everything. Let me see. Oh, there's one. Hot Filipino videos. Once again, you need to come with your sense of humor, because our hot Filipinos are anything but that. They are the Filipinos that are in our lives. If you're looking at hot Filipina seeking a husband, that's quite old, and that's Jessica, and she is in a committed relationship with an American man, James, and they see each other amazingly often. He comes over, even if it's only for 4 or 5 days, he'll come over and he'll be with Jessica and her boys. So the other hot Filipina is a very young in mind, Maria Therese. Couldn't be further from the truth, but the title will get you to look. Just the same as saying that that Nanay, when Nanay was bathing, fully clothed as Filipinos do, and Nanay bathing was, I think, beautiful Filipina. She is beautiful to us. She's in hospital right now, and boy, do we miss her. She'll be out very, very soon. It's just, I shouldn't say it's just high blood pressure, because that's a serious thing, and it's a very common thing here in the Philippines. But when we put on there beautiful Filipina bathing, and now how many views has that video now, honey? Of your
401.
400,000.
Yeah.
400,000 views.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a follow up of that. Nanay doing a swimsuit.
Nanay doing a swimsuit. We've got the little postage stamp bikini. I don't think so. So, would you like to say goodbye, my dear?
Yeah, please like, comment, and
no,
subscribe.
over here. Over here. Get over here.
Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe.
This is not a Yeti, and it's not Bigfoot. Can we see you? Ah.
Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day, and God bless.
Ah, wait a minute. What about the wig?
The wig?
Yes, the wig.
Wait,
don't put the wig on.
Yeah, I call Wally girl.
Let me tell you, sir. Come on.
I call Wally girl.
Will you come?
I'll call Wally girl.
What?
Wally girl.
She thinks that she's created a character called Wally girl.
Where are you, Wally girl? We're doing a video. Wait,
she bought a wig while we were away. We went to Wig City, and she bought this wig, and I think that in her weaker moments, she thinks that the wig makes her beautiful.
I heard I was being called.
Oh, God, there she is.
Yeah, I heard I was being called. What's this video all about?
Well, Wally.
Yeah?
Let me tell you something.
What?
To my wife, who is underneath there somewhere. The wig does not make you beautiful.
It's really...
The wig is made beautiful by you.
It's very beautiful wig, you know, that's why it's, I'm very happy I was part of this video, you know, Wally girl here again. Okay, so once I heard my name, Wally, I really come up, you know, so here, I'm again.
I'm gonna bash you, you know.
Yeah, so here again, the Wally girl. So again, to all who support Terrence and Beth's channel, A Foreigner in the Philippines, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for subscribing Terrence and Beth channel. At the same time, for supporting their projects, because I heard they got 29 houses being built now, you know. I was new to this channel, but I was being updated that they built 29 houses. Thank you so much, because it's not them who made it. It's your support. For the kids, for the balikbayan boxes that they receive. I heard that also they got 30 boxes now. In fact, there's 2 boxes, 30 plus more, you know. So I was updated, and also, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting Terrence and Beth. Okay.
Your votes for whether this was an award-winning performance, you can send on a postcard.
Yeah, so again, also thank you for welcoming the Wally girl in this video. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I'm copying Beth's ending. Honey. Have a good day and God bless.
Honey, you are a Wally.
Bye-bye.
There's no question.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna call Beth again, okay? Hey, well, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, so again, Wally girl is out, Beth is back. So please like, comment, and subscribe again. Thank you and God bless. We need to go now. Bye-bye.
Now, for those of you contemplating marrying a Filipino, be warned, okay? This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for looking in. Bye for now.